Well, here's the thing. The reason why I say lost leader is I think that it's got to be part of a company where, again, Elon's got SpaceX, he's got Tesla, he's got Amazon, he's got Twitter. They're all three different companies. I think it's got to be owned by someone who can add it to a tech portfolio, so it's not a standalone. And so when I say lost leader, I'm really just talking about taking the pressure off of it to turn a profit. I mean, could eventually make money, but what I'm saying is, 'cause don't you think that um, Elon, how he acquired it, and the fact that it's standing by itself, don't you think there's a lot more pressure on him to make money off of it than there would be if Amazon or Apple or Google owned it? And I agree with you with that model, but those models don't happen overnight. You don't become profitable overnight. That's why I'm saying, from a loss leader perspective, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to put it into an environment, where it's around other things. But again, when we think about, I mean, what was your reaction to uh the game he was playing with Apple, where he was literally accusing them of one thing, and it turned out they weren't doing that, and he met, and it's still to this day we still don't really know what happened, because Tim Cook has never responded. Even after Tim Cook allegedly met with him, Tim Cook isn't saying, "Oh, we met and this is what happened."
Well, you said the perfect word. It was a game. Look, these people. I said it on Twitter. I think you retweeted it. These people think that freedom of speech means they can say whatever, and everybody has to treat them the same, and that's just not what freedom of speech is, right? Freedom of speech applies to the government. It doesn't apply to Apple. Apple doesn't have to have you in their app store. Apple doesn't have to support you or buy ads on your platform. That's not freedom of speech. Musk, I think, John, I think he knows that. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I just think he's conning people and he's trying to build leverage. He has a big enough platform now where Apple has to respond. And as you can see, they clearly did. Now, they didn't respond publicly. They basically, I think they put him in a room and they said, "You're out of your mind, shut up." And he did that, right? I also think Apple has leverage here because they could have brought him in a room and said, "You can't do anything to us," and we have the leverage in this situation, right? And so he changed his tune pretty quickly. But we saw, John, with the Hunter stuff, was Musk was saying, "Oh, this is how is this a freedom of speech violation?" And people are just like, "You don't understand how this works." But I actually think he does understand it works. But he's just trying to build a narrative right now. He's losing advertisers by the boatload, and he's trying to build a narrative that everyone's against him, right? If you look at Fox News, I've seen some clips. I don't watch it, but I've seen clips. They're saying that nobody's using Twitter anymore because Musk is he's voting for DeSantis, and none of that is absolutely true. So I just think he's trying to build a narrative. That's what Republicans are really good at, is trying to get the narrative on their side.